Now we're going to talk about what it means to be canceled as a content creator and how to respond to it. The first step, in my opinion, is to avoid getting canceled in the first place. Use the ice shaker to keep whatever.
Tuesday, June 6th, so get this while you still can. And don't forget to use code REV for 10% off your purchase.
Or code Strawb for 10% off your purchase too.
That's right, so thank you for listening to our spiel, everyone, and let's get back to the content.
Now we're going to talk about what it means to be canceled as a content creator and how to respond to it. The first step, in my opinion, is to avoid getting canceled in the first place.
So, a good way to avoid that is to keep the most important thing in mind, and that is the fact that you are an entertainer first. The problem with a lot of VTubers is they delve into political and other controversial topics, often for the sole purpose of getting attention and likes on social media. However, your audience is primarily there for entertainment, not to engage in these topics. In fact, most of them are there as a form of escapism to avoid those real life things. You don't have a duty to talk about anything political or controversial. Don't let anyone on Twitter convince you otherwise. The vast majority of the audience wants to watch you be a cute anime girl or anime character online. They just want to have fun. They want an escape from those controversial things. The worst thing you can do, though, is to make these things half-assed, okay? If you're going to say something controversial or take a stance on something, be proud about it and be 100% honest. The worst thing you can be is a hypocrite or someone who backs down once they've made their opinion known.
This is very true. Also, it's important to keep in mind that nothing is private, whether it's DMs, Discord, your private Twitter circle, and in most cases, you will never know someone as well as you think you might, so you should be careful what you share with others in this space, because some people would do anything to see you fail.
I mean, that just kind of relates to being careful about what you share online. You might think sharing the smallest bit of information, like, oh, who could possibly twist this or use it? But trust me, I've seen enough people ruin their careers over the smallest little nugget of information they shared about themselves. It's just not worth it. Think about what the purpose of your post or what you're sharing is. Is it worth the risk? Do a little cost benefit analysis. I think it would go a long way for a lot of VTubers out there and other content creators. Is it worth the 100 likes I'm going to get on this post to share something personal about myself? Will people who dislike me use this against me? Because, newsflash, the internet is very mean. Do you agree with that? The internet can be a little bit mean sometimes.
Yeah, people are not always the nicest.
Like, you have to live in the real world and understand that people will try to make the worst out of even your best intentions. So if you're going to talk about something like, your family or something personal about yourself, be aware of the possibility that people will take advantage of that to attack you.
This is true. Also, I feel like a huge thing that I've had to learn myself is quite literally learn to shut up. I mean, like I
Women, am I
said,
right?
shut up. You shut up. No, but like I had to learn this a lot. I mean, you should have seen how I used to tweet a few years ago.
She
I
was a
was
schizo poster.
I was so annoying, but I've learned that that's just not how you grow as a content creator. Like I look at the creators that I look up to that are just completely drama free and just very content focused, and that's how I want to be. If you go on my Twitter, you don't see drama. I don't want that on there. I just want it to be my content and a happy, fun place for my community to go. I have tons of mutuals that just never shut up about so many things, and the thing is, it's whether I agree with them or not is kind of irrelevant. I just don't want to see it on my timeline, so I mute people all the time.
She do be muting. Every time I look over at her, she's on Twitter pressing the mute button on some new account. But I
No,
mean, it's an exaggeration, but there's so many people just constant discourse about whatever topic, and it's just exhausting.
it's true. And the thing is, you don't want people muting you for those posts because then when you actually do make content, which hopefully you do make some content if you want to be a content creator, those people aren't going to see those posts because you're either muted or blocked or soft blocked. Like they just don't want to see your drama posts. So if you're posting about drama all the time, you're just more likely to be known for that. And don't you want to be known for your good content?
Known for drama. Who could that be talking about?
Stinky drama tuber.
Yeah, stinky drama tuber. But like that's the thing. That's my content. I talk about drama. So of course I'm gonna be involved in some ways in drama. But also there's a big difference between covering drama or weighing in on it instead of involving yourself. That's another step too that's important to know. And honestly, like, pick and choose your battles, right? We'll get into this a little bit later, but like arguing on Twitter is just a mistake
It's a
99% of the
waste of
time.
time.
And for me, if I'm going to weigh in on a controversial topic, I'll be totally honest. I'll at least just try to monetize it and make it into a YouTube video. And it makes sense for me to do so. But yeah, learning to shut up. I think we all need to do that, myself included sometimes. And
Yes.
no matter how good it might feel to say something or weigh in on a topic, just remember who's going to see it and remember, would your viewers benefit from seeing this?
Yeah, maybe put it in your drafts first. Like sometimes I'll see
Ooh.
something and I'm like really fired up and upset and I write my tweet about it and then it goes in the drafts and no one ever sees it.
She's seen some of my previews of tweets or quote retweets I was going to do to people saying some annoying stuff, and
Oh yeah,
I'm
I make
glad I
him put it
have
in the
her.
drafts too.
Yeah, she's like my PR. Okay, it would be chaos 24/7. I'd be chopping down heads 24/7. I'd be getting canceled 10 times as much as I am now if that's possible. But
It's true.
yeah, learning to shut up, that is a virtue sometimes.
So, when you've been canceled, what do you do